Most Etsy sellers are focusing on SEO and then hoping for traffic. But what if I told you that YouTube could bring real buyers to your Etsy shop? And that's even without you having 10K followers on YouTube. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can build a community around your brand on Etsy and then turn those viewers into buyers. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Sean Shalise, and I help Etsy sellers grow profitable shops and do it without getting overwhelmed or burnt out. I've made over $400,000 on Etsy, and on this channel, I share step-by-step strategies to help you make more sales, build a brand you love, and enjoy the freedom that comes with being your own boss. So if you're an Etsy seller trying to make more consistent sales and finally make this your full-time thing, then you're in the right place. Let's start with the big picture. YouTube is a search engine, just like Etsy. People come to YouTube looking for gift ideas, product reviews, how-to videos, and inspiration. And if your product shows up in that search, you've just introduced your Etsy shop to a person who is already looking for what you have to sell. And even better, YouTube helps you build an entire community made up entirely of your target audience. People get to know you, they get to see how you work, and start to trust your process. And that trust leads to more views, more clicks, more favorites, and more sales. Now, I know you might be thinking, I'm not trying to be a YouTuber, I just want to sell on Etsy. And that's totally fair. The good part is you don't have to be on camera to make YouTube work for you. You can build a faceless channel. You can show your hands packing orders, or behind the scenes clips, or just record yourself and add a voiceover. But I'll be honest, if you're willing to get on camera and let your personality shine through, that's the fastest way to connect with your audience. Because people connect with people, and if they feel like they know you, they'll trust what you sell. So let's talk content. What type of YouTube videos will help you make sales on Etsy? The first type is behind the scenes videos. Show yourself making your product, packing orders, or just show your workspace. I can't tell you how many behind the scene type videos I watched when I first started my Etsy shop. It was something soothing about watching someone else do exactly what I was trying to do. The next type of video you can make is a product showcase. Style your items, show people how to use them, and that will make them want to own what you sell. So this will work good if you make jewelry or clothing items or anything that a person would put on. It would also be good for home decor type items. So you can show your product actually being used. The next type of video you can make is a gift guide. You can do a video on the top gifts under $25 on Etsy and then highlight some of the items in your shop. You could also do a video on the best gifts for dog moms. Just think about your target audience and think about the gifts that they could purchase on Etsy, and the majority of them can be from your shop. The next type of video you can do are tutorials, and these are my favorite. If your product solves a problem, you can show your viewers how to use your product and how to use it to solve that problem. This is exactly what I did for my debt snowball worksheet. I created a YouTube video showing people exactly how to use it to get out of debt, and that video brought tons of traffic to my Etsy shop where people could purchase my extended debt snowball worksheet. And then another type of video you can make are seasonal launches. So let's say you're doing a launch for fall or for a specific holiday, or you just have a new collection coming out. This is a great way to show what new items you have available. Now, you're making these videos, so now you might be wondering, well, how do these videos really translate into sales? This is how you're going to do it. You're going to put the link to your Etsy shop in your YouTube description, and you're also going to put a link in your first comment on every video. This will make it easy for your potential buyers to get to your Etsy shop. The next thing you're going to do is mention your shop naturally when you record the video. You're not going to make it salesy. You're just going to naturally mention that you have an Etsy shop, and that's where they can purchase the thing that you're highlighting in your video. And then finally, you're going to use cards in your YouTube videos and end screen elements to get people to watch more of your content. A card is a link that you can put at the top of a YouTube video to guide a person to a new video. And then your end screen content is that video that shows up at the end. So at the end of this video, you'll know that I'll point to another video, and that's so you can go in and watch the next video for this one. This is going to be a good signal to YouTube that people like your content and they're going to watch more of your videos. And the more of your videos they watch, the more potential that they have to view your Etsy shop contents and go and make purchases. Now, this should go without saying, but you want to make sure your Etsy shop is ready for the traffic. You want to make sure that you have clear listing photos, that your titles are helpful, that all of your shop policies are filled out. When a person goes to your Etsy shop, you want to answer all of the potential questions that they might have when they're thinking about whether they want to make a purchase with you. This will help you make a strong first impression and reduce any friction that a buyer might have before purchasing your items. Next, let's talk about setting up your YouTube channel. Because the first thing that people think about when it comes to being on YouTube is that it's hard and it's complicated, that you have to have all of this fancy gear and cameras and microphones and ring lights and all of these things. Well, you can get started on YouTube without any of that. All you need is a phone with a good camera and a simple microphone. And you can get a simple lavalier microphone from Amazon for 20 bucks. You don't have to have anything complicated like this. But as your channel grows, then you can start adding in new things. Because let's say you don't have natural light. You might need a ring light. But you can start off just using the good old-fashioned sun from a window. And that will take you far. So to start out, you just need your phone, some good lighting, a microphone, and then you can use a product like Canva to design your thumbnails, and you can even use the free version, and you're good to go. I have a full video that'll walk you step by step through how to start your YouTube channel, and I'll leave it linked above me in the cards, and I'll also put it in the description. Now, I can't end this video without setting your expectations. YouTube is not an overnight thing. YouTube is a long game. So once you start recording and putting out videos, do not get discouraged if you don't have 10,000 views on every video. If you have 100 views, just remember that's 100 people that are looking at your products and potentially going to your Etsy shop to make a sale. 100 is good. A lot of people get discouraged when they don't get thousands of views or they don't go viral. But that's just not what you're looking for. You're looking for your ideal buyers. You want to showcase your product and you want them to go to your Etsy shop and make a sale. And if you get 100 sales in a day, wouldn't you be happy? I would. Another thing I need you to know is YouTube is a platform that looks for consistency. You're going to have to decide how often you want to post, and usually once a week is optimal, but you're going to have to keep that cadence up. Now, I'll be real with you because I want to be perfectly honest. Consistency is one of the things that I struggle with on YouTube. I'll go and I'm posting one video a week, and then you'll see some months where you might get 2 videos. And if that happens with you, don't get down on yourself. Give yourself some grace and then pick back up. But to get the optimal traction on your YouTube video or your YouTube channel, you do want to post consistently. And if once a week sounds like too much for you, then make it twice a month or even once a month. Just choose the cadence that's going to work for you and post consistently at that cadence. Your community will get used to that speed. They'll come back for more, and you'll start seeing your channel grow, and you'll start seeing those Etsy sales increase. So if you've been focused only on Etsy SEO, or you've maybe been trying to use Instagram to bring in more traffic, YouTube might be your missing piece. It's not just a place to learn how to sell on Etsy. It's also a powerful way to bring more traffic to your Etsy shop and help you make more sales. You get to tell your story, show your process, and build a strong and long-lasting community. If you found this video helpful or a little bit intriguing, then let me know in the comments. And if you want a follow-up video relating to any part of starting your YouTube channel, then let me know that as well. And while you're at it, go ahead and like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell icon. That way you get a notification when I post new videos. Thanks for watching. And that next video that's going to help you with your Etsy shop is always right here. And I will meet you over there. Bye.